Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a subscriber requested video. So I have gotten a couple requests to do this video in the last month or so. So I thought, you know what, I better get on it before I lose track of it and then never get it done. So today I'm going to be talking about, I have 10 different fragrances here that I think would be great starter perfumes for teens. So if you have a kind of preteen daughter, or if you have a daughter that is just getting interested in fragrance, maybe wants to pick out their first perfume, these are 10 options that I think would make great first perfumes for any girl out there. So I'm just gonna jump right in. These are all mostly affordable. I wanted to keep it affordable because I know that most people don't want to spend like $150 on their young child's first fragrance. So I did try to keep that in mind when choosing these. So anyways, I'm going to jump right in. So the first one that I thought of is Escada Joyful. This is for my floral lovers out there. This often gets compared to Spring Flowers from Creed. And this is a beautiful, light, crisp, slightly fruity floral, but mostly floral. It's super easy. Again, kind of a light fragrance. I could see a young woman or a young girl wearing this and this being their first fragrance. Especially if they're into flowers, if they like really floral fragrances. This would be for the girl that doesn't want to smell like candy or doesn't want to smell like, a typical kind of juvenile, youthful fragrance. That this would be for her. It's really, really beautiful. It's just, like I say, an easy, light floral that I could easily see as being somebody's first fragrance. So the first one I thought of was Escada Joyful. There's also a flanker to this. I can't remember. I've got it. That one would easily work as well. They're both, they're actually quite similar. So anyways, Escada Joyful. Okay, the second one, this is one that I immediately thought of when I thought of a first fragrance for a girl. This is an Armaf fragrance, and this is such a great value for the money too, because it's a huge bottle. This is a 100 ml bottle, and I think I paid maybe right around $25 for this. This is Armaf La Femme Eau de Parfum, and this is a beautiful, very, very slightly, well, no, I wouldn't even call it powdery. It's, this is just a really beautiful, fruity fragrance. It's got like a creaminess to it as well. This is one of those that you're going to smell like candy. You're going to smell fruity and yummy and like candy. And like I say, with a beautiful creaminess to it. It almost reminds me of like a cotton candy type fragrance. Yeah, but this one is mostly fruits. It's just juicy. It's a juicy, fruity fragrance. It smells like candy. Smells like it has some apple or pear in the top. Maybe apple. It really smells like an apple, like a juicy, yummy apple. But yeah, candy-like, sweet, fresh, young, yummy, creamy. Just everything a girl would want to smell like, a young girl. So I think that this would be an excellent starter perfume for any young girl. So that is Armaf La Femme. Okay, next we have another one for a floral lover. So this is Stella. This is the EDT formulation though. This is a little bit lighter and fresher. Yeah, this is this would be such an easy starter perfume. It's a beautiful, fresh, crisp, modern rose. It's got some fruits in the top. It's light, crisp, fresh, modern rose. Again, this would be for a floral lover. If you are somebody that, this one would be for those that don't want to smell like candy. They want something fresh and light and easy, but still really youthful smelling. I think this would be a great one. So this is a gorgeous, easy, modern rose fragrance and I think it would make a great starter perfume. So that is Stella EDT. This next one is an actual apple perfume, and it is so good and it is so affordable. I could easily see this being somebody's first perfume. This is a Lanvin perfume, and it is called Modern Princess, and this is creamy apple. This is just a beautiful creamy apple fragrance. It's sweet. It's yummy, it's youthful, it's creamy, and it's apple. Oh, I love it so much. This smells almost exactly like Oh So Sexy from Victoria's Secret, which is also it's like a pink lady apple and chantilly cream fragrance. This smells almost exactly like that. It's so beautiful. This is one of my favorite apple fragrances. Like, hands down. In fact, if I had to choose a number one from this entire list, like if I had to rank these, this would come in number one, hands down. This is just so versatile, so perfect, so beautiful. Like everything that I would want in a first perfume for my daughter. It's beautiful. It's juicy, yummy, creamy, perfect for all year round, any weather, any occasion. Just, this would be number one. So this is Modern Princess from Lanvin. Next, we have a celebrity fragrance, and this is one of two celebrity fragrances on this list, and I thought of this one immediately. This is Midnight Fantasy from Britney Spears, and this is the most beautiful, sweet, shampoo-y fragrance. I've had so many people say that this reminds them of Salon Selective's shampoo. If you're old enough to remember Salon Selective shampoo, it smelled amazing. So yeah, beautiful, again with the creamy factor to it, sweet, fruity, shampoo-y fragrance. The lasting power on most of these, I'm gonna say is like a solid 6 hours. Like it'll easily get them through a school day. So there's nothing that's going to wear off in like 2 hours, but there's nothing that's going to get them probably beyond like 6 hours. And yeah, this is about the same. This is beautiful. Sweet, creamy, shampoo-y, clean, perfect, easy breezy first fragrance. So that is Midnight Fantasy from Britney Spears. Okay, so this next one is a newer one to my collection. This one is probably the least best performing fragrance on this list, though you will still get about 4 to 6 hours out of it. This is Juicy Couture Oui, and this is another beautiful, clean, shampoo-y fragrance. This is probably the most like sophisticated one smelling, or the most sophisticated smelling one on this list, though I think would still make a great starter perfume. This one is a little bit less sweet than the rest. It's a little bit more sophisticated smelling, but it's still a very clean, easy, shampoo-y fragrance that I think would make a great starter perfume for anybody. This one is a little bit heavier on the florals. There's some citrus in it. It's just beautiful. Clean, shampoo-y. I could easily see this being a signature scent for a young lady. So anyways, that is Oui from Juicy Couture. Okay, this next one is one that I don't hear about I don't hear talked about on YouTube very much. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody else talk about it actually, but this is a Coolwater fragrance, and this is Davidoff Coolwater, and this is Sea Rose. Yeah, I don't hear anybody talk about this often, but this is a really, really beautiful, easy to wear floral. I think it's got, let me see. Yeah, I think there is some fruit in the top of this, but this is another easy, breezy, clean floral. This smells very, very youthful. I wore the original Coolwater in high school, so when I was a teenager, I was wearing the original Coolwater for women. So when I smelled this one, I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, it's a perfect beginner fragrance for somebody. Like I say, fruity, floral, easy. I could very easily see this being, again, a young woman's signature scent or like first fragrance. It's youthful, it's bright, it's crisp. It's very slightly sweet, but not overly sweet. This is another one that you're not going to smell like candy. It's just a very light, easy, youthful, fruity floral. So anyways, that is Davidoff Coolwater Sea Rose. Next, we have one that I think is marketed more towards young ladies, and this is a Korloff fragrance. This is called Miss Korloff, and I can totally see why. This is a beautiful, fruity, mostly fruity fragrance. This has, again, a creaminess to it, like a beautiful creamy quality to it, but mostly just an easy, youthful, bright, floral fragrance. Ugh, I love this. This is kind of along the lines of the Lanvin Modern Princess, but it's like different fruits, but still with that beautiful creaminess to it. And yes, like I say, this is, I think, marketed towards young ladies, towards a younger crowd, and it's perfect for a youthful person. It's a beautiful, sweet, creamy, youthful, fruity fragrance. And these are very, very affordable. This, I think, this was somewhere in between the $20 and $25 range. It's a huge bottle. This is a 3-ounce bottle, so it's a big bottle that would last a young woman a very long time. Though you do have to overspray this one just a little bit. This is the best fragrance. I really could see, this being somebody's first fragrance. I could see my daughter smelling like this, or, any daughter smelling like this. It's a beautiful one. Perfect starter fragrance. So that is Miss Korloff from Korloff. Next, we have one that this is kind of a beast of a fragrance. So this is one that you wouldn't need to spray a whole lot, but this one is so youthful to me. It's so fun and like the perfect fragrance. I could see this being any young girl's first signature fragrance. This is called Sugarful from Michel Germain, and this is beautiful. It smells like straight up candy. Beautiful. It smells like a bag of sweet tarts, or it's like a creamy, sugary, just like confection of a fragrance. It's gorgeous. It's bright. I think it's got a ton of citrus in the top. It's got fruits in the top. It's sugary. It's yummy. It smells like candy. You'll literally smell like a walking lollipop or something. I love this. I love wearing this fragrance. I get compliments on it every time I wear it. This is one that I can easily get through an entire 10-hour workday with. This is a beast of a fragrance. By far the best performing fragrance on this list. The quality is really, really good. This one is a little bit more pricey. This is like, if you catch it on sale on the Michel Germain website, I think I paid maybe $40 or $45 for this, so it's not like terribly expensive, but it's not the least expensive either. But the quality is there and the performance is there, so you definitely get what you pay for with this one. It's really, really nice. Great performing fragrance. I could easily see this being somebody's signature, like a young girl. This is a fragrance that I wish had been around when I was like, you know, in 6th grade or something, when I was 12. This is exactly what I would have wanted to smell like. It's amazing. I love this fragrance. The bottle is the cutest. It's just perfect. And it's funny, my liquid is starting to turn yellow. It wasn't. I think it was clear when I got this. It is starting to turn yellow in the bottle though, because it must have a ton of vanilla in it. It smells like vanilla. It smells amazing. I would even go so far to say this is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection at this point. I just love this. It's like by far the funnest fragrance I have as far as the packaging and the actual fragrance itself it's just amazing. I love this fragrance. I need to pick up the Sugarful and Spice so much. Like, I don't know what has been taking me so long, but anyways, that is Sugarful from Michel Germain. And then last but not least, we have a celebrity scent. This is a Nicki Minaj fragrance, and this is called Pink Friday. This is fruits. It's a fruity fragrance. It's got like star fruit in the top and fruits. It's bright, it's crisp, it's sweet. It's very youthful smelling. This one my daughter absolutely loves, so that just goes to show you, definitely it would definitely appeal to young women. I think it would be a perfect starter fragrance. It smells very youthful, fruity, sweet, crisp. Again, kind of like candy. It's got like a candy-like quality to it. It's beautiful. I love this one. It lasts pretty darn well too for being a celebrity fragrance. You'll definitely get a good 6 hours out of this one. So anyways, I thought about this one immediately because I had my daughter smell this as well as the Onika. And this was the one that she really, really liked, probably because it smells so youthful and fun and fruity. It's got a beautiful tartness to it. Ugh, I just love it. So that is Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. And that is going to be it, guys. Those are 10 fragrances that I think would make great starter perfumes for any young lady out there. I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.